guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Alize and I'm your favorite black transsexual. Get up into the big purr, whatever. Oh my goodness, y'all, it is another day. Y'all already know I'm pushing out this pre-recorded content for y'all, and I told y'all your girl is coming back with some bangers or whatever. I know y'all read the title. I know y'all are like, oh my god, Alize, you not gonna tell us? Girl, if you follow me on Instagram, you already knew this story time, but you've been waiting, you've been waiting for, me to actually break it down. But before we get to today's video, I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe because you would never find another black transsexual like me. Hello. I keep saying this because, do you not see how beautiful and black and also how trans I am? You just will never find another like me. So make sure you go ahead and do that or whatever. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to y'all about my little first, experience with a guy or whatever. Basically, my first, date or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. We're going to call him a situationship because, he didn't even make the roster, if I'm going to be for real. But, yeah. I have to leave a little disclaimer here right now that, if you're watching this video, because I know you be sitting here stalking my Instagram, yeah. Sir, I really want you to understand why I feel the type of way. You're not me. I'm very outgoing. You're very reserved. We don't have nothing in common, but we do at the same time. And when I try to sit here and have one-on-one talks about, personal things, you would sit here and shut me down. I'm I'm a very sensitive person and I like to have very sensitive topics with people. That's how you create a strong bond. But I don't want you to take this video any type of way. I don't want you to sit here and be like, oh, she's bashing me, this and that. I'm gonna go blow pew her house or something like that. No. I'm not talking ill on you. I'm just telling a story time and they don't even know who you are. Hopefully. So this story takes place around February the 20th, February the 25th. I really don't remember, but I ended up meeting this guy off of, Tammy. If you know what Tammy is, it's this dating app or whatever, right? And it's this dating app, for trans, people and, trans chasers to go on to, link and meet each other. You get what I mean? Right? So I ended up, getting on that app or whatever. And, I ended up finally, doing my big one. And I was being very fast, very, a little corny or whatever. And very much just trying to see what the man is giving on there. I can see where this story time is already going to take place wrong because who sits here and meets somebody off of a dating app knowing good and goddamn well that is a hookup app. You're not going to find your dream man on a dating app. Let's be for real, honey. This is the 20th century. That is impossible now.
Talk that tea.
So I ended up matching with this dude or whatever, right? We're gonna call him Bigfoot because I think he doesn't like Nicki Minaj, but he does at the same time. It's a complicated, relationship. But Bigfoot, me and him matched or whatever, right? And it's at first it was, cute or whatever. Me initially I was just thinking, to get my little 1 2 and 1 2 and move on along. I'm not sitting here, looking for a boyfriend. Who looks for a boyfriend on a dating app? No, you're literally no. Like I said, no.
On my phone.
So initially, I was telling him, my intentions. I was basically trying to, get hunched on, and going on about my business. But, curiosity struck me, all of my dolls have sat here and, did verses. If you know what a verse is, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not going to explain it because I'm not trying to get demonetized. But basically, I wanted to become a verse and I wanted to, experience that type of lifestyle. So I was basically telling him that he was open to it or whatever. He was basically talking about he was going to give me that washing machine treatment Pro Max. And I was like, okay, I never got no washing machine treatment Pro Max. I given a Pro Max 30,000, but I haven't received it. Right? So in the midst of it, right, that's when, we planned to link up or whatever, and we were planning to, do a little 1 2 1 2, right. in the midst of it, y'all, he kept flaking on me, talking about his roommates, this and that. I'm just like, okay, sir, you're kind of annoying me because I hate flakers. I hate people who play on my phone. Like, that is one thing I hate about any boy. Don't play on my phone. We're linking. We're not linking. Don't be sitting here texting me after we know we're not linking. Don't be blowing on my phone. Literally, you're just another body. You got to remember that. And I don't mean to be offending nobody. I'm just talking about anybody in general watching this. You get what I mean.
Next caller.
So in the midst of it, right, that's when, we finally link up or whatever, right? And initially our first link up was at this motel or whatever, right?
He was like, you got a motel near your house that we can hang out or whatever at?
I was like, for sure, you already know, like, come swing through, we can get a room or whatever. So we ended up getting a room, right? I, had my work, wig on, and girl, I was just very much, just being delusional and just being very much black, right? So I get there, y'all. Initially, when I see this man is tall. Like, this man is tall. When I tell you he's taller than me, you already get cool points because you're taller than me and you're black. Like, beautiful. And y'all, he had like thick bitch legs. Like, his legs, like, they had thighs, like they had meat on them. I was like, oh my goodness, like,
I don't hear you, sweetie.
So initially, right, I'm sitting over here and I was like, let's, do our 1 2, right? And so, we get in there and this whole time we haven't done nothing. Like, I'm sitting over here talking to this boy. He was like, so what you want to eat? My favorite thing is if you're going to buy me something to eat, you got to know I love fried chicken. My favorite thing to eat is fried chicken. And the specific fried chicken I like drumsticks, and I like chicken legs, and I hate thighs, no shade. The thighs don't be giving no shade. But like, my favorite brand of chicken is Bush's chicken. You already know if you were texting, you know exactly what chicken I'm talking about. So, he got me some chicken or whatever. He ordered it off that DoorDash app or whatever, right? Girl, when I tell you, we in that little room or whatever, because, I got to fast forward or whatever, because we were talking for a while. We're in a room, and y'all, I start sitting over here, and we start like cuddling and talking and this and that. And one thing about me, two things for sure, I kind of don't like talking. I don't like talking and creating feelings with people anymore. I don't like having connections with boys anymore because like I mess with straight men, and he was bisexual, so that gives him cool points too. He dibble and dabbled with the queen, so like you already get cool points with that too. I needed a very much experienced man. So we were sitting here chit-chatting about his life or whatever. I'm not going to explain that or whatever. Ooh. But immediately, that's when, I get on, like, he's on the edge of the bed, and I'm on, like the, what do you call it? I'm behind him or whatever. I guess we're in a spoon position, but we're not in a spoon position. It's nothing, like, spontaneous, if you get what I mean. So in the midst of it, that's when we're talking, and y'all, I get a whiff the must, and I'm just like, I'm not going to hold you because I like you initially and your first impression was giving what it was supposed to give. I'm going to let you slide. But would I let you slide again doing this? Oh, fuck no. So, yeah, I'm a very blunt person. I'm going to tell you how it is. So I think I kind of offended him a little. I kind of had him a little insecure when I said, ooh, baby, did you put on deodorant? He was like, oh, I did. I thought, I was like, no, sir. It's kind of giving musty. No shade.
Oh my, what the fuck? It smell like bounce the fuck that ass.
So that's when, we're trying to fast forward. I tell him I'm kind of like, ready to do something spontaneous. I'm not trying to sit here and talk. So y'all, that's when this man, we in a spoon position or whatever, and, we're cuddling, right? Y'all, this man gonna come up behind, girl, and I have never got in my, my little 1 2 1 2 jank in front of bank, if you get what I mean, girl. It was very much giving scribble scrabble, if you get what I mean. So y'all, he's messing with the Pokemon stick or whatever, right? And I was just like, okay, this is very much given. But one thing he did not know how to do, he did not know how to work it or whatever. Why are you doing it dry? Like, put some lotion on it, put some spit on it. You don't need to be doing that stuff dry. That's weird. So I was kind of like a little, turned off, but I was still turned on at the same time because it's like, ugh. And one thing about me, and two things for sure, like, I'm just like, how do I explain it? I was very much not into it, but I was into it. Like, I'm into him, but I'm not into what he's doing, if you get what I mean. That's when this man, he says, oh, well, let's, have some fun. Y'all, he started giving me that washing machine treatment. And y'all, I have never in my life ever, when I tell you, y'all, I have never gotten washing machine treatment before. I have never got a washing machine treatment before. That was amazing. So the thing that I like to do with my washing machine treatment is the little Pokemon stick at the top of it. You need to like caress the Pokemon stick at the top of it, right? And he was just, doing the little Pokemon stick move, just not touching the top of it. So I was basically guiding him to do that, girl. When I tell you that man was working my magic, girl, I ended up, seeing a volcano, girl. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Police! I'm like, wow, this is very much crazy. So, y'all, after that, he gonna sit over here and he said, whoa, that was a load. Because y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all, that was like an hour or like 30 minutes of him doing that washing machine treatment. And I felt like he kind of got insecure when it took that long, because it's like, sir, one thing about it is two things for sure. So initially, that's when we get done, and now like I'm very much back in my good mood. I had a good time, so I'm just very much giving we love shade. One thing about me and two things for sure. After I get what I want, I gotta go. And it's just literally how I am. Like, I don't know why. I don't know what possesses me to do that, but like, I just snap back into reality. Like, you're just another man. Nah, I gotta go. So, I left, we was sitting over here chit-chatting for a couple of weeks or whatever. I barely was texting him. I'm not gonna hold you, because like, girl, I don't be feeling like talking to men, period. But we sitting here and he's talking about, you want to go like on out to eat or something like that. Baby, when I hear out to eat, like, do I have to pay? He was like, no, you ain't gotta pay. Oh, I ain't gotta pay? Oh, okay, you're making me like you more. So y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all. We sitting over here and girl, he took me out to this food place, and girl, I'm gonna just show y'all the picture right here, girl. The food was immaculate. It was immaculate. And y'all, that bill was like I think $98 or $100 for that. Just that, like what I showed y'all, it was $98 or $100. You think I'm gonna pay for that? I would have walked out.
Next caller.
I was thankful, and I told him, you gangster for that. You gangster for that. I mess with you or whatever, right? So throughout our date or whatever, I'm gonna call it a date because it was a date. Throughout the date, I was posted up with him. We went out to the arcades, and I got to experience his personality. Like, his personality is definitely a good 8 out of 10. Like, it's cute, it's fun. And, I always say my words, like, no shade, or this is ghetto. And everybody thinks when I say this is ghetto, like, I mean, like, this is actually ghetto. No, when I say this is ghetto, that means this is crazy. That's just how I speak, and I'm not going to change how I speak about, like, anything. Like, I'm not going to change myself for anybody. So, yeah.
Roses are red, your lace is fried. He called me killer cat because this pussy's suicide.
So that's when, I sat over here and I was basically, ooh, hold up, y'all, I'm scared. But that's when I basically was talking to him, and I was basically explaining to him. I was like, let's have some fun, boy. Like, I kind of want to have some fun. But he was like, I don't kind of want to have fun. I want to just sit here and, experience you, like, face to face. And that made me like him so much more. So I was like really intrigued. Like, he didn't want to, sit here and hunch on me after he spent like $100 to, take me out to eat. I was like, you know what? You're making me really like you. And so after that, you know, he was wearing the same jacket, and I really feel like that's my turn off in this story, because it's like, one thing about it, and two things for sure. I know I have this nappy ass wig on my goddamn head. I know everybody gets sick and tired of me wearing these poofy ass goddamn puff balls and these goddamn hair balls in my goddamn head, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I look good with my shit.
Oh, no shade.
But like that jacket, it really turned me off because it smelled like shit every fucking time. Like, under the clothes, he smelled amazing, but that fucking jacket just stinks. It smells like pure fucking shit. And I don't want you to get offended. I'm just saying, like, it stank. Take that jacket off. Love you, boo style. We went to the mall or whatever, and y'all, when I tell you we went to the mall and I was getting this, I was getting that, I was having a good little time. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me get up. So, ooh, hold up. I hope y'all ain't see my drawers. So he ended up getting me this purse, y'all. When I tell y'all this was cute, like, boy, stop playing with me. You already know, like, this gonna be my little purse to go on dates with you and stuff like that. So initially, you know, after all that happened, I was fine. I was having a good time. You know, everything it was giving everything it was supposed to give. Right. So that's when, you know, after all that happened, I ended up telling him, like, you know, I kind of want to, you know, have some fun, and he was still not trying to budge. So I was like, okay, cool, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, rush you. I'm not gonna, you know, sit here and try to force you anything. Okay, right. But what kind of turned me off is, after I done told him I want to have fun, and he denied, you know, me having, you know, wanting to have fun with me, he'll sit over here and text me like around midnight, or just, you know, those hours, you know, those, you know, men hours. If you get what I mean, you get what I mean. Those X-rated hours. He would sit here and text me, oh my goodness, what you doing? Can I see you? This and that. And it's like, you know, you can see me, you can see, you know, this if you really want to, you know, but I don't feel like sending it. You get what I mean? I ended up sending it just because, and that's when he told me, like, you know, you ain't have to send, like, you know, a picture of you. I just wanted to see you. You get what I mean? I was like, stop, you tricked me, stop it. Now I'm guilty. I was basically, you know, kind of getting annoyed with him because, you know, the times that he feels like doing something, I don't feel like doing nothing. And the times that I feel like doing something, he don't feel like doing nothing. I feel like we were not matching at the fuck off. And he's very cool, but he just very much is a nonchalant person. He's not as outgoing as I am. I'm very outgoing. I'm very loud. I'm very ghetto. I'm very crazy. Like, I'm a very, you know, bright and vibrant person. You see me, you already know, bitch, I'm a vibrant person. Like, do you not see what the fuck I'm wearing, bitch? Hello? So initially, that's when I told, you know, him, like, you know, I'm trying to have some fun, like, for real. And I was basically trying to get it out of him. I'm like, why do you not want to sit here and do nothing with me? And I'm not going to say initially why, but when he told me, like, a reason, which I don't think that was his real reason. If I'm being for real, I don't think that's his real reason. But when he told me that initially, I was sitting over here. Ooh, bitch, I look black as fuck. So when he told me that initially, I was just sitting over here and I was just like, you know, that doesn't matter. Like, you know, you're cool, I'm cool. Let's have some fun no matter what. I'm still trying to get to know you. And in order for us to get to know each other, we got to explore each other, if you get what I mean. So, you know, after all that, sitting over here trying to convince him, he still didn't want to budge. So that's when I was like, yeah, I kind of think I'm going to be a hoe. And if we were even dating, well, I'm cheating today because, bitch, I can't fucking do it.
I don't hear you, sweetie.
So in the midst of it, that's when, you know, we finally linked back up to hang out or whatever, right? He come over to my house, and y'all, when I tell you, I didn't even know he came over my goddamn fucking house because we were initially talking about planning on it, but the nigga never responded to my message. So I'm thinking he was not going to come over or anything. Y'all, I'm talking about I just got done eating a big ass full course meal, bitch. My fucking stomach is about to explode. All I get is a fucking FaceTime from him. Bigfoot, FaceTime call, ignore or answer. Bitch answered the phone. I'm outside. You what?
Cut the cameras.
You ain't respond this whole fucking time. You left me on fucking scene. This whole time you been on your fucking way here. You have to let people know this dumb. So that right there, that's your second fucking strike. Because you don't do shit like that. That is your second strike. Your first strike was you didn't want to do nothing with me. Now your second strike is over here. Sitting over here and you motherfucking come over unannounced. Oh, bitch. What if I was doing something? What if I had somebody over? What if I was with my homegirl? What if I wasn't home? What the fuck, bitch? What? So, we hang out or whatever, and we sitting over here chit-chatting, and y'all, I don't know, just like, he doesn't smoke, and I'm a smoker, so, like, I lit me, a little, I lit me up, a little, puff pass or whatever. And girl, I was on that little, zoom, 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 that zoom, zoom, zoom to the boom, boom, boom. I was having a good little time in my little world, but he wasn't in my vibe. And, I could just tell the vibe was off now. That because, I'm on, my little world and he's not on my world. So it's just like, I kind of don't want him over my house, but I don't want to be rude and tell him, hey, Bookie Barracuda, you get the hell out of my motherfucking house. I don't want to be that rude, So I was just, trying to see what the man wanted or whatever. So we ended up, doing a little 1-2-1-2. And, he gave me washing machine treatment. And I wanted to give him washing machine treatment. Don't get me wrong. I wanted to give him that washing machine. But I tell every boy this, and I put this on my dead mama. Don't come over my motherfucking house smelling like shit. Don't come over my motherfucking house smelling like shit.
Child. Anyway, so.
And so, like, something I really don't understand about anybody, and I'm saying this for anybody, any doll, any nigga watching this video, I don't care. Like, why are you going to a link smelling like shit? Who the fuck does that shit? Just like that was really my strike number 3. And I gave him more strikes after that. Like, I gave him more chances, but like, that just was like that aggravated me the most. Like, I literally got down there, I smelled a whiff, and I just came back up. And I think he noticed. And I was like, do you want to just, play, sword fight or whatever? Because I was not having it. I personally was not having it whatsoever. So that's when, we were sword fighting, and, that's when he started playing, he started, sword fighting with my sword, and I started sword fighting with his sword, and, it was giving everything it was supposed to give. Right. And, everything was cute. Everything was, interesting. It was just wild. And, he could not, make me go to the volcano, but I made him go to the volcano. Y'all, so tell me why in the midst of it, I'm sitting over here and I'm in my bed, right? I'm asleep or whatever, right. This is why I really was getting irritated with him, because it's like, how the fuck can you sit over here and you're saying, I'm not, in the mood to, hunch on you and stuff like that, but you're in the mood to sit here and play sword fight with yourself. You had me fucked up. And he thought I wasn't like awake, or I guess he knew I was awake. I don't know. Who the fuck does that shit next to somebody? Like, he was doing it next to me out of all things, and he was doing it dry. Who the fuck does that shit? So, like, I immediately, like, I get up and I'm, I go to the restroom because I'm just like, Lord, calm down, Alizé. Like, he's thinking I'm over here, trying to fix my finger and stuff like that because my finger was swollen that day. Like, I'm sitting over here not trying to, like, I'm sitting over here trying so hard. Let me rephrase that. I'm trying to not, go to jail.
Are you fucking dumb? Are you fucking dumb?
So in the midst of it, that's when I was sitting over here and I was trying to, do my big one. And I was, trying to, ease my way with him, saying, yawn, I think it's time for you, to go. I said it just like that. I think it's time for you to go. I gotta go to work. I got shit to do. Lying bitch. I had to go to work. I ain't had to go nowhere. I ain't had to do nothing. You need to get the fuck out of my house, though. You gotta go. That was strike number motherfucking 100. Get the fuck out of my house, bitch. So after that, y'all, I kid you not, that boy left. I didn't give a fuck if he, fucking sat over here and, he was not, I don't give a fuck if he felt some type of way is what I'm trying to say. I don't care how he felt. I just wanted you to get the fuck up and I wanted you to get the fuck out. Like, I was over it. So after that, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't care what happened. I don't give a fuck what happened. I just don't give a fuck. Like, I was through. I was tired. I'm tired of that fucking man. And yeah, we just don't have nothing really in common. Like, I was still trying to figure if I liked him or not, if I was actually catching feelings or not. Because initially, like, the first time, yes, it was cool. But, like, I started to get to know him and I started to realize the cons and the stuff that I didn't like about him. And there were a few things that I didn't like about him. There might be a few things that he didn't like about me, like my ghetto-ness, my loudness. I don't fucking know, and I don't give a flying flippity fuck. I'm not changing for nobody. And sir, I don't want you sitting here thinking, that, you're taking, like, I'm sitting here bashing you or some shit like that. Don't take it like that. I'm just literally telling a story time. But, like, you really, like, that irritated me. That one thing irritated me the most. That overrided everything good that you did. Because who the fuck does that? You literally could have bathroom. Ooh. But that's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the ghetto-ness or whatever. I am so sick of men. Do you not understand? I am so sick of men. But we got this fly flying around our room, girl. We finna go get some fly spray and, some other stuff, girl. But I told y'all one time and one time only that I am coming back with the YouTube videos. And, this one, I was not looking forward to doing it because I just know this motherfucker is going to see my video, but I don't give a fuck. Oh, well, bitch. I kind of moved on. We could be friends, but, like, doing anything, might as well just block me because I really, bye. So this is what it's giving. So, yeah. But that's all that wraps up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe because you will never find another black transsexual like me. Hello. Not me stuttering, girl. It's very much giving homosexual. But that's all I got. Bye, loves. Hey!